he will move on from you by getting another woman. Moving on by getting another woman. What's going on, family? Welcome back to another Real Talk with your boy JT. As we all top give the Most High all the honor, the glory, and definitely all praise and worship. Now, ladies, don't let this title scare you and steer you in the wrong direction with just the title. Because a lot of my videos, a lot of people just look at the title, they don't hear what I'm saying, they don't listen, and just get mad or take it the wrong way. And this is actually a video response back to you, Sweet T35. You know who you are. Let me talk about a man for a moment. See, ladies, a lot of y'all, and I mean, y'all know what I say, I mean it out of love. A lot of women try to change a man. Or a lot of women think when they get married, that man is going to automatically change. I'm not talking about all women do this. But you have to understand, and it's hard for a woman to truly understand a man because you are not a man. Just like it's hard for us as men to really try to understand a woman when you are so emotional all the time. And I'm going to say, like I've been saying for I don't know how many years I've been saying this on her, a man does not move off of his emotions like a woman do. Now, you do have these insecure men who may operate like that. You have these feminine men who operate like that, but a real man does not operate and move like that. We're always moved off of what we see. And the reason why I want to use this title, there are some men that can be alone, but then there are some men out here that just cannot be alone by themselves. They'll just get to anybody. This is why you got so many side pieces. Y'all hear me all the time say in my video, my wife is my wife. She's my side piece. And think about the title alone, because it's real popular now. It's been popular for years, but now you hear people saying it more and more. I got a wife and a side piece. You are not number one. You the side piece. And some of the side pieces want that man to move number one out the way. See, a lot of women, y'all wonder, how can he sleep with me, then sleep with my homegirl, and then sleep with some other folks, you know, just keep going, you old dog, until you can truly grab that man's heart. That man can be sleeping with you while he thinking about that main woman he got. They may be into it or something. And I'm not saying this to tell you to go out and get you a side piece and cheat and all that. No. I don't agree with polygamy. I don't agree with people being married still and talking about they separated and got somebody else, moving in with somebody else. I don't agree with none of that. But you don't have to answer to me. But a man, especially when things ain't going right at his house, and your emotions are getting the best of him, he may go around that side piece that ain't got all that drama going on, or somebody else that ain't got all that drama and trouble going on, just to try to get a peace of mind and a piece of something else. Because men get to a point where the emotions of a woman, it drives the man crazy. Because once again, we don't operate emotionally like that. And so many women, y'all be emailing me talking about, y'all just act like y'all don't feel pain or y'all don't go through nothing. Let me tell you something. Men hurt. Men hurt hard. Now, some men may not show it, but when you truly hurt a man, see, we always talking about when a woman's fed up, but what about when a man is fed up? When that man hurt, that man, he holds it in sometime. Oh, man, real hard on the inside. If you've been hurt before, you know what I'm talking about. But don't say men don't hurt and men don't feel pain. Yes, we do. We just try to operate different than the way a woman would. And you got some men that are so broken down that they know they with somebody and they know they ain't supposed to be with that somebody. They just hanging on in there for the ride. See, teach Holy Spirit. This is why men ain't got no business trying to be women, and women ain't got no business trying to be a man. It's against the Creator. It's unnatural, as the Bible called it. It's abomination, as the Bible teaches us. You got men out here with men trying to be men and trying to raise boys to be a man. How confusing is that? You got women out here who are together, married, with little girls growing up in the house, talking about trying to teach them little girls how to be a woman. Confusion. And it's a blessing if that child just don't come out messed up. We have to understand the way the Holy Spirit designed this, created this. It's the only way it was going to work. But most men that I know will get over a woman by getting another woman. Let me tell you something about me, and my ex-girl know this. My wife know this. Like I said, I'm up front with everything. I have no secrets, nothing to hide. I had an ex-girl that tried to get back with me for years. And when I wanted her, she didn't want me. And we had been knowing each other since yay high. I tried for years to get her back, being stupid and ignorant, until the Holy Spirit woke me up. And it was when I was sick, down and out, the last time I saw her, years ago. She came into my hospital room, said she was ready. She probably looking at this video. And apologized for all the mess that happened years and years. But see, it was too late. It was too late. Because I already had Dee Dee. See, women, let me tell you something. Sometimes when you're talking about giving each other some space, see, the worst thing you could do for me is give me a whole lot of space, because in that space, I'm healing. I'm forgiving, and I'm moving on. See, I can still care for you, not be in love with you, and move on. See, there's a difference with being liking somebody versus you truly in love with that person. I like you, but I don't love you. I ain't in love with you. I don't want nothing to happen to you. I care about you, but my time, me and you, is up. It's over with. Case closed. Ain't no coming back. I don't care how much you cry, how much you try to, matter of fact, lose my number. And I had to tell this lady, lose my number. Don't call me no more. I am married now. You and me, we are old news. And that may seem harsh. But see, there are some women, when a man is trying and trying and trying, you dog him. Let me get all the way real. You holding him accountable for what the last man done that you was with. Uh-oh. Some of y'all, and this men do the same thing too, but it's some of y'all women, y'all trying to move on, and you ain't closed that last chapter in your life. So what you doing is moving on with all your bad stuff, all your luggage, and you bring it into the new relationship, and you punishing that man for something he ain't never done to you. And that's the worst thing you can do to a man sometimes. There are worse things. So men will find them another woman to move on. You may not agree with it, ladies, what you see in her. And let me keep it all the way real. Some men will go out and try to get the same woman to match up with you. And all the time it's moving on and doing this and doing that, you inviting in evil spirits. They're sleeping around. Here come these evil spirits. Here come these sexual spirits. Here come all these soul ties. Here come all this now. And you trying to figure out what happened to me or what have I gotten myself into. Somebody gonna say, JT, you talking about me right now. You telling my story. Because we all live and we learn. I am grateful that I went through what I went through in the past. I am grateful that the Holy Spirit broke me down and chastised me to make me into the man that I am to this day. As I pray to be a better man every day that I wake up, Father, Yah, how can I be better and better and better? A better brother, a better husband, a better uncle, a better whatever. I strive to be better every day because I know what the Holy Spirit requires of me. And see, men, fellas, y'all know what I'm talking about in this video. We love for things. Let me say this right, because we got to separate the boys from the men. Because some of y'all ladies keep going after of a boy. And some of y'all men keep going after of a girl instead of a grown woman. You got to put away the childish. It's time to separate the boys from the men. See, a real man, let me tell you about a real man who's in line with the Holy Spirit. That man's house is going to be in order. He's going to be submitted to the Holy Spirit first. He's going to be a praying man. He's going to be that provider. He's going to raise his children. He's going to discipline. He's going to do everything in his power to make that house okay. He's going to treat his wife like a queen, even though you're going to have your ups and downs. There is no married people I know that don't have a struggle with each other, ups and downs. That comes with your marriage. But your ups and downs, your heartaches and pains should make you stronger. I know something about this. I'm talking about from experience. The more I go through, the more I love my wife. The more I go through, the closer I get to the Holy Spirit. The more I go through, the more I find myself praying. The more I go through, I find myself studying more and more. The more I go through, the more I find myself checking myself. But once again, a lot of men will get over you by getting another woman. See, back in the day, a lot of these older men, grandpas, I'm gonna just keep it real with you. They was hoes. They was male hoes. A lot of the women back then, I don't care how holy they tried to act on Sunday morning, they was nothing but holy hoes. Let me say that right. You ain't no holy hoe. Because holy means set apart, sanctified. You was just a long dress hoe, going to church on Sunday, still hoeing, shacking up, baby over here, baby over there. It happened so much in the old days, but see, a lot of people in the old days, they forgot about who and what they used to be. And they try to criticize a lot of the younger folk like they ain't never done that. That's why I love my older people. And I'm not saying that to disrespect none of my older people. I'm saying it to make a point. That's why I love the older people that keep it real and say, yeah, I was a hoe too back in my day. Yeah, I ran them men too. Yeah, I ran them women too. Yeah, I did this, I did that. I wasn't right. But I got delivered. I got changed later on. Real folks like that keep it real. Ladies, I know y'all, some of y'all expectation is so high. I want a real man. I need a man with this, a man with that. Man need to be making 6 figures. He need to be 6'4". He need to be this. He need to have his own house. He need to have this. He need to do this for me. See, some of y'all are requiring so much and you ain't bringing nothing to the table but a headache. Now let me flip that. Some of these men out here, expectation is so high. Yeah, I'm getting on both sides. Man, I need a 6-figure lady. She need to have her own car, own house, 401k need to be this. Her credit need to be this. She need to be fine. She better be 36, 24, 36, brick house, this and that. And you ain't bringing nothing to the table with your 3-4 baby mamas. Why you ain't working? See, I got to keep it real when I talk. Y'all know me. I haven't done a video like this in a while, but I keep it real because too many people are requiring so much and they ain't got their self in order. Ooh-wee. I know I'm stepping on toes, but if the shoe fit, wear it. This video gonna help somebody. And ladies, y'all always See, some men don't want you to give them hints. Well, you should have known what I meant when I did this and that. No, just come straight out and say what you want. Say what you need. Tell him how you feel. See, the worst thing, let me tell you something, ladies. Oh, here we go. The worst thing, another thing that's so worse that you can do to us is to shut down on us when we're trying to talk to you. What's wrong with you? Nothing. Y'all ladies gonna laugh at that part. I know. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm good. 4 days in a row, you talking about nothing. And then all of a sudden you explode. Because you don't want to talk. And then when that man is trying to talk, and I know sometimes men, we'll get to the point where we don't want to hear it, but we still listen. Because we get tired of all the emotions a lot of times. Because we just do not operate that way. But yet and still we listen. But you better be saying something while we listening. I was hearing on the radio this morning, they was asking the question, would you rather? Would you rather your woman stay silent at you, or would you rather your woman scream at you? And I'm sitting there saying, I don't know where they got this question from, because both of it is going to happen. Both of it is going to happen. A woman will scream at you, holler at you, and be silent with you, and hold in something on you for years after years after years. See, men, we don't hold on to stuff like that. See, women, y'all know where to punch a man at. Y'all know where to hit him hard at. You'll continue to bring up something. Well, you ain't say that such way back in 1998 and 78. You still holding on to that and remembering that? That's why I wanted to make this a real talk video. See, it remind me of that movie Fences, the remake that Denzel done with Viola Davis. And if you ever seen the original one, James Earl Jones did, it was a play. But there was a scene in Fences because Denzel had cheated on Viola. He had got another lady pregnant in the marriage. And of course, Viola found out. Y'all, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. And Denzel was saying, no, Rose, you just don't get it. He said he go over that other woman's house because he can be himself. And Rose was a good woman. He said, I can kick my shoes off. I can sit up and laugh. But catch what I'm saying, but Rose was a good woman. His partner kept reminding him, Rose is a good woman. And some men are just greedy. They can't just accept the fact of having one woman. That's why I say I don't agree with polygamy. A lot of these Israelites brothers, they teach polygamy. You know, they have more than one wife. You know, a lot of men have more than one wife. Me personally, one is enough for me. I ain't trying to take on more than one, because one is enough, more than enough. And say you taking on these different women in polygamy, and look how many spirits are you actually dealing with? Oh, all of them of the Holy Spirit? Because Solomon took on 700 wives and 300 concubines in the Bible. That's 1,000 women. He messed with some old messed up idolatry type of women. Evil women. Turned his heart from the Holy Spirit. So how is it you can deal with more than one? I hope I said something that makes sense in this video as I try to wrap it up. But once again, 9 times out of 10, going back to this title, a man will move from you by getting another woman. And it might be one that's close to you, that's your home girl. Better watch yourself. It's a lot of dirty stuff going on out here, y'all. It's a lot of dirty stuff going on here. But with that being said, I love you. And ladies, remember this. Remember who and what you are. Remember who and what you are. I got one more question. I'm going to ask a question before I leave here. And I can't wait to see the comments. Because now it's all about these big old thick eyelashes. I just want to ask y'all a question, ladies. What's wrong with your regular eyelashes? I'm gone on that note. Shalom.